And now, News Channel 10's 24/7 local weather first alert forecast.
Well, good Friday afternoon, everyone. It's been a pretty quiet day out there. We're seeing low 70s around much of the region, some partly cloudy skies and some light breezes out of the south. Not really expecting that to change as we head on into this evening. Let's talk about your temperature trend. So we only got up into the mid-60s for your Halloween. It was really nice. This morning we got down to 40 degrees, so pretty chilly out there. And since then we've warmed up, like I said, about 72. Let's look at your overnight lows. We're going to get down to 55 tonight. I think our overnight lows are looking a little bit warmer, and there is good reason for that. We'll circle back to it here in just a little bit. And if you were a fan of those 60s yesterday, well, they're coming back tomorrow. For your Saturday, your daytime high is 65 degrees. We're seeing 60s around much of the region. But here's the thing. We're not going to beat around the bush here. We're going to jump right in, talk about rain chances for this weekend. What a lot of folks have been looking forward to is a hopefully very beneficial rains for your Saturday. So let's take a look at our wet weekend outlook here. So what's happening is a low pressure system is approaching from the northwest. That's going to pull Gulf moisture in. The lift from that low pressure is going to stretch those rain chances across the area, probably benefiting our south and southeastern parts of the area more so. But we're still looking at very widespread rains. That's the good news. Let's take a look at those impacts with our expected rainfall totals. Now keep in mind, these are very high-end estimates here, but look at your legend there on the side. You've got those purples getting into those reds, or somewhere around close to 2+ inches of rain. You can see off in our southeast up towards Oklahoma City, looking at the possibility of 5 to 7 inches of rain. That's certainly a lot for sure. So that's what we're going to hope for. Like I said, those are kind of high-end estimates here, so it's kind of temper our expectations, but I still think we have all the makings of beneficial rainfall. And then as we wrap up the weekend Sunday, I think we're going to dry out a little bit and then possibly bring in another round of some showers on Monday, maybe even some snowflakes up in the northwest, but that's still several days out. We'll cover that when we get to it. But here's one piece of the puzzle here. You'll see those dew points getting up in the 50s, back that dry line all the way up to the mountains of New Mexico. So we're going to see that high humidity around. And then, like I said, the stage is going to be set. 2 a.m. in the morning, starting to see that first round of showers and thunderstorms coming from the southwest. Everything moves up towards kind of the east-northeast as we go on into the mid-morning hours. This is 7 a.m. for your Saturday, so as you're waking up tomorrow morning, rumbles of thunder, some heavy rainfall. And you'll see right there, even if you're not seeing rain, you're seeing cloudy skies out there. So it's going to be a dreary and damp day, but by lunchtime we are looking at widespread rains. Looks like it starts to thin out, but then a second wave kind of comes in from the southwest again late tomorrow afternoon before finally pushing out, going into Saturday night and on into Sunday morning, where, like I said, things are starting to look a little bit quieter out there. So as of right now, the National Weather Service has issued a flood watch for our southwestern counties for possible flooding conditions. The severe risk is a little bit lower, but flooding is something we're certainly going to be well aware of. At 6 p.m., that's for this evening, going into the overnight hours. Possible flooding conditions. So, of course, we want you to be aware of that. That severe risk is kind of further south of our area. That slight you see right there, that's wind, hail, small tornado risk that barely glances our southeastern counties here in Amarillo. Maybe some strong winds, but like I said, localized flooding. We're going to kind of hit that one on the head several times, as that's probably our highest risk here across the next 24 hours. So, looking at your 7-day supercast right there, 90% chances of rain, 65 for a high. 70s for Sunday, 50s on Monday, possibly another round of showers there. Cold front comes through. We drop to 33 Monday night into Tuesday. Might get that first freeze. We're going to be pretty close, and we may bring in more rain chances going into Thursday and Friday of next week. You also notice for your Saturday as well, we're falling back as daylight saving time is coming to an end. So we're going to turn those clocks back when you go to bed Saturday night. Of course, good time to check those smoke alarms, make sure those batteries are good. You're going to get 1 more hour of sleep on the clock, and the sun is going to now set an hour earlier, as your new sunrise time after Saturday will be 7:10 in the morning. Your new sunset will be at 5:51, so that day length just getting a little bit shorter, and of course everything kind of shifting by an hour. But enjoy the extra hour of sleep, and hopefully enjoy some good rains out there as well.